Good morning, everybody. Today we shall discuss lesson number 1 prescribed for second year, third semester BCom and BBM students. The lesson is The Destiny of the Colored Americans, written by Frederick Douglass. Okay? Yes, sir. Here, when you see the particular title of the lesson, The Destiny of the Colored Americans, you can understand the complete theme of the lesson in it. That is, you can understand how the destiny of the colored Americans in America. Here, do not confuse that. Colored American means not the whites, but the blacks, black people, black color, and the Negro who are there in America. Okay? Yes, sir. Okay, then it was written by uh, one of the popular writers, Frederick Douglass, who is one of the popular black writers. You can see here. You have read so many things, so many articles, so many novels, so many poems about Frederick Douglass. Here we shall see something about the author in brief. Okay? Yes, about the author we shall discuss. When we understand the life and events of the author, you can understand thoroughly about the lesson here. Okay? Yes, sir. The Destiny of the Colored Americans by Frederick Douglass, 1817 to 1895. Introduction about the author here is Frederick Douglass was a runaway slave turned politician turned leader of Afro-American community of his times. He ran away from slavery and then devoted his lifetime to improve the social conditions of the blacks there in America. He became a public speaker of high respect, a printer and a publisher of the North Star paper devoted to the affairs of the blacks. His closeness with Abraham Lincoln made the latter to have soft corner for the blacks and issued orders in their favor. Frederick Douglass also fought for the rights of the black woman, black nationalism, black emancipation, voting rights to the blacks, and of course for the equal rights with the whites in America. Frederick Douglass wrote his autobiography under the title My Escape from Slavery, the life and times of Frederick Douglass, and a narrative of life of Frederick Douglass. The present extract, The Destiny of the Colored Americans, is a journalistic article which he wrote for his newspaper, the North Star, and published in the issue of November 16, 1849. As the leader of the blacks, he has made bold and convincing statements here. He tells the Americans that they cannot keep the blacks away because their lives and destinies are tied together by time and fate. One cannot live without other. Okay, here when we read the whole introduction about the author and about the text, we understand that Frederick Douglass was a runaway slave. He mentions in the first line that he was a runaway slave, and you should understand what is slavery then in America. Okay? Yes, in many parts of America, there was a time when slavery was at a prominent stage. Here, you should know something about the slavery. Slavery here, the whites, they used to bring the blacks, the black people, the Negroes, and the Negro community. They used to bring them, they used to put them in a particular containment, and they used to sell those black people like animals. There was a black market then, that means the Negroes market. That Negroes market is meant to purchase and sell those black people like animals. ಈಗ ದನಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ದನದ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆ, ಕುರಿ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆ, ಕುರಿ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟು, ದನದ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆವಾಗ ಅಮೇರಿಕದಂಥ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಿಯರ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ನೀಗ್ರೋಗಳ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆ, ನೀಗ್ರೋಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್, that they used to call as slave market. Okay, so if anybody wants to get a slave, get a Negro person, get a black person, then they would usually go to that particular black Negro slave market, and they would purchase according to their needs. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೇಕೋ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆಗೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಲೇವ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಲೇವ್ನ, ಅಥವಾ ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು, ಹೊಲದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳನ್ನ, ಕರಿಯ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳನ್ನ, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ವುಮನನ್ನು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರೋವಂಥವ್ರು ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ರೇಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರೋರನ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸ್ಲೇವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ದೆನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೌ ದಿಸ್ slave market was prominent there in that particular time, and you can definitely understand that particularly yes, how this black market was working in that particular time. Okay, so yes, okay, then next to that you can understand these black people, these Negroes are treated very badly. They are treated like animals, and they are ill treated. They are considered as animals at that time. As you understand, by this particular slave market, and in that particular slave market, those black people were taken into the slave market, and they are kept there, and they are put a price tag on their ability and their strength and their stamina. There was a price tag to them, and you can sell and you can purchase those black Negroes, blacks or else Negroes. Okay, and again you can the whites can purchase, and you see here the blacks doesn't have any family, any bondages, any humanity. ಆ ಒಂದು ಕರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಸ್ವಂತಿಕೆ ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳು ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ, ಕುಟುಂಬ ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಸ್ವಂತಿಕೆ ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಥರ. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಮಾರ್ಬೋದು, ಬೇಡಾದಾಗ ಮಾರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ, ಅಜ್ಜ ಅಜ್ಜಿ, ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮ, ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿ ಯಾರು ಇರಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಲೈಕ್ the same situation, same sequence is there with the slaves in America. Okay, this is what the scenario lies with American blacks, American Negroes in America. Okay, so yes, you can definitely understand very neatly about these blacks in America, how they are ill treated, how they are treated very badly, and how they are treated like animals, how they are kept in slave market, and how they are purchased and how they are sold out. Okay, this is what the sequence, this is inhuman thing which was going in America at those times. Okay, you should understand that before we start this particular lesson. Okay, so here Frederick Douglass, the author of this particular lesson, The Destiny of the Colored Americans, here he quotes that colored Americans means black Americans. You should understand, it is black Americans, not the white Americans. Okay, so he says that what sort of destiny of the colored Americans was then in America, what sort of situation of the colored people, that is black people in America, how they suffered in America, and how they struggled in America, and how they have to cope up with the society in such a severe hazardous condition in America. You should understand now. Okay, yes sir. Next to that, you should also understand that Frederick Douglass was a slave then. Okay, you can study about his biography in his biography called Life and Times of Frederick Douglass. He had mentioned everything about his life, and when he was a small kid, about 1 year, he was separated from his mother, and he was kept in somewhere else in something like rearing and caring zone, and that was the rule of the whites. They used to separate a newborn baby from the mother in those times, because due to that mother and child bondage may lead to the revenges, or else something like that, that may lead to something like protest, or else revenges it may lead. So keeping that in the mind, white Americans, they used to separate the particular baby from the particular mother in those times. So he was a separated child then, and again he suffered a lot. He got beatings, he got scoldings from his master. Who is master here? The white Americans are the masters for the blacks then. And again, definitely, he tried his level best to cope up with the situations, but he could not. And definitely, after that, he just went away from that slavery situation. He escaped from slavery, and that is what he ran away from a slave, and he turned later he turned into politician, and later he turned into leader of the blacks in Afro-American community of his times, and he struggled hard to give the justice for the blacks in America, and he struggled hard to improve the lifestyles of the blacks in America. He fought with that white community in America in order to give justice, equality for the blacks, and the rights for the blacks. You can hear, you can see, with the support of US President Abraham Lincoln, and he fought to bring back their own rights, and the rights for the black woman, and rights of the nationalism, and black emancipation here, and there was no voting rights in the beginning for the blacks then in America, but later they fought for their own rights, for that particular voting rights, and they got it later. Okay, so this is what the condition of that slave system which was there in America. So it was very bad, and it was a very ill system which was there in America, so called America. So called, it is a cultured country, and it is a developed country, but in that particular situation then, this was the hazardous situation. This was the situation where you can see the slave markets, where you can see the Negroes, the blacks, who are taken from Africa, and they are kept in their boundaries, in their jurisdiction, in order to get the work from the blacks, because blacks were very strong enough, they were very stamina, they are having very stamina, and they are very strong enough to do all sorts of physical works, and then all sorts of hazardous works, something like building, construction, factory works, and that coal mine work, and again working in the fields, working at home. Everything was done by the blacks in America. That's what, in some or the other way, in his biography, he says that we are the part and parcel of America, and we cannot be separated from America. We have built this America into a great nation with our struggle, with our effort, with our suffering. we have built this beautiful country America and it belongs to us ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಒಂದು ಅವನ ಬಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಸ್, ಫೆಡ್ರಿಕ್ ಡಗ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಬಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ ಯು ಸಿ, and we are going to read this particular lesson. Before we read this lesson, we should understand what it is, whether it is a novel, whether it is a short story, whether it is a poem or something else like that. What sort of text it is. You see, it is an extract of his writing. So the Destiny of the Colored Americans is a journalistic article which he wrote for his newspaper The North Star and published in the issue of November 16th 1849. Okay, and it has got a beautiful meaning in it, how the blacks were suffered in that time, how the blacks were treated by the white Americans in those times, and how he tells about the Americans that they cannot keep the blacks away because their lives and their destinies are tied together. ನೀವು ಕರಿಯರನ್ನು ಅಮೇರಿಕದಿಂದ ದೂರ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಜೀವನ, ನಮ್ಮ ಹಣೆ ಬರ ಈ ಅಮೇರಿಕದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಬೆರೆತೋಗಿದೆ. ಅವರ್ ಫೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕಾ and American people and American society and American geography, etc. And we cannot separate from this particular land, and we cannot go back to our own native, that might be our Africa. We cannot go back to Africa, and we are the part and parcel of this America because we built this nation. You please give us rights, equality to us, and one cannot live without the other. That he says that blacks and whites should live harmoniously. We should live together in America in order to build this America to such a great extent. We should unite together. In order to unite together, whites should treat the black in a good manner. In those times, you should understand that in those times, blacks were treated very badly, as I said, and the blacks were given separate compartments in the train, and they were given separate waiting rooms in that particular railway station. And they are, in the beginning, they are not allowed to go to schools, they are not allowed to go to public parks, they are not allowed to go to libraries, they are not allowed to go to public motels. Motels means hotels here. Okay, hotels in America they used to call it as motels, motels. Okay, they are not allowed to go to hotels. Then there were separate hotels for the whites and there were separate hotels for the blacks, and they need to sustain all these problems. They are kept away from that white society in America. These are all the main things you should understand before you read this particular lesson by Frederick Douglass, because Frederick Douglass himself is a runaway slave. He was a slave then, and he was a Negro. He was a black man. He suffered a lot. He knew what slavery is personally. Okay, ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಸ್ಲೇವರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳೇನು, ಅವರ ದುಃಖ ದುಗುಡ ನೋವುಗಳೇನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆದಂಥ ಸ್ಲೇವ್ ಆದಂಥ ಫೆಡ್ರಿಕ್ ಡೌಗ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ಬರೀತಾನೆ, ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಲರ್ಡ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ಸ್. ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಹಣೆ ಬರಹ, ಕಲರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ವೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ನಾಟ್ ದ ವೈಟ್ಸ್. ಹಿ ಟೇಕನ್ the colored word as a metaphor and he used it as for the blacks. Colored Americans andre ಕರಿಯರು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಓಕೆ, yes, next to that the present extract Destiny of the Colored Americans is a journalistic article, as I said earlier, and he was a leader of the blacks. Then he fight for the rights of the blacks then, and he has made bold and convincing statements here in America to get the rights of the blacks. He tells the Americans that they cannot keep the blacks away because their lives and destinies are tied together by the time and fate. Okay, so yes, this is what about brief introduction about the poet, sorry, the author, and about the lesson before we go to the lesson actually. Okay, yes, thank you.